Magandang araw mga bata! Ako si Ma'am Regine, ang teacher mo sa math. Sa video na ito ay ating bibigyang kasagutan ang katanungan ng ating mga grade 7 na mag-aaral. Paano ko nga bang sasagutan ang mga learning tasks sa module? Ito ang ating module for quarter 2 ng Mathematics grade 7. This is an SLM or self-learning module. What is a self-learning module? It is designed to provide information, activities, and new learning that the learners need to work on. As a learner, it will help you attain the prescribed grade-level knowledge, skills, attitude, and values at your own pace outside the normal classroom setting. Ano ang kaibahan ng ating module for quarter 2 mula doon sa module natin for quarter 1? Ang module na ito for quarter 2 ay naglalaman ng pivot assessment card for learners na matatagpuan sa page 38 na naglalaman ng personal assessment on learners' level of performance. Ito ang pivot assessment card for learners. Meron itong mga instructions at ito yung mga i-input natin na symbols dito sa mga padlang sa LP or level of performance. Discuss natin isa-isa. This is the distribution of learning tasks per week for quarter 2. Mula sa week 1, sa ilalim nito meron tayong learning task 1 to 8. LP ay yung level of performance. Ito yung mga blanks na lalagyan mo ng sagot mo na symbol. Mula week 1 hanggang week 8. Ang module for quarter 2 ng Mathematics ay naglalaman ng lessons for week 1 hanggang week 8. Pero unlike other subjects, meron lamang itong learning tasks hanggang learning task 3. Kaya naman hindi natin sasagutan yung learning tasks 4 to 8. Ang lalagyan lamang natin ng symbol for level of performance ay mula sa learning task 1 to 3 for week 1 to week 8. At sa Mathematics, magkasama iyong lesson for week 1 and 2 dahil mahaba iyong topic for measurement. Kaya iyong mga ilalagay mo rito na symbols ay ganun din ang ilalagay mo rito sa week 2. Iba-iba naman yung lessons natin for week 3 hanggang week 8. Ano-ano nga ba ang ilalagay natin na symbol dito sa LP or level of performance? Star. I was able to do or perform the task without any difficulty. The task helped me in understanding the target, content, or lesson. Ilalagay natin dito ang star sa mga patlang na ito kung na-perform natin ng maayos yung mga learning tasks na hindi nahihirapan gaano. Aside from star, we also have the check mark. I was able to do or perform the task. It was quite challenging but it still helped me in understanding the target, content, or lesson. Kung hindi star ang ating ilalagay, pwedeng check mark. It means na nagawa mo rin iyong performance task, itong mga learning task na nandito sa ating module. However, nahirapan kang sagutan ito. At kung hindi naman star symbol or check mark, pwedeng ang ilagay mo ay question mark. I was not able to do or perform the task. It was extremely difficult. I need additional enrichment activities to be able to do or perform this task. Kung hindi natin ilalagay ang star or check mark dito sa mga patlang sa level of performance, pwede naman na check mark ang ilagay natin. It means na hindi na-perform yung task kasi sobrang nahihirapan ng bata. Isa pang feature ng module natin for second quarter na wala sa quarter 1 ng Mathematics ay, ang quarter 2 ay merong answer key. Ito ay makikita natin sa page 39. Dahil ito ay self-learning module, it is expected that the learners will be learning from the module. Babasahin nila yung content, and then sasagutan nila yung mga performance task. After nilang magsagot ay sila din yung mag-a-assess sa sarili nila. Sila yung mag-check ng kanilang sagot, kaya merong sagot sa likod. At dahil may answer key ang module na ito for second quarter ng Mathematics, ito ay nagtatanong ng how and why. So instead of just giving out the answers, you will be asked how. Paano mo nakuha yung sagot? How did you arrive with the answer? How? Show your solution. Why? Bakit ito ang sagot? Explain in 1 to 2 sentences. Kaya para sa mga videos natin kung paanong sasagutan ng learning tasks, ilalagay natin kung paanong sinasagutan ang how. We will be showing the solutions and why. Explaining the answer. those questions that do not require solution, ang gagawin natin ay i-explain natin ang sagot. This video is focusing on week 8 of our 4A Cube MELC-based grade 7 mathematics module for quarter 2 lesson 8. Meron na rin tayong naihandang video discussion paukol dito, solving linear equations and inequalities in one variable. Ito ay available na sa ating YouTube channel, Ang Teacher Mo sa Math. Week 8 of our grade 7 quarter 2 mathematics module, this is all about solving linear equations and inequality in one variable. At meron tayong tatlong learning tasks na kailangan i-accomplish paukol dito. Learning task 1, ito ay makikita natin sa D part or discussion. Ito ay nasa page 36. Learning task 2 naman ay nasa E part or evaluation, nasa page 37. At ang learning task 3 naman ay nasa A part or assessment, na nasa page 37. Magdako naman tayo sa learning task 3. For learning task 3, ito ay matatagpuan sa A part. Meron tayong makikitang 5-word problem sa learning task 3. Number 1, the sides of the quadrilateral are consecutive odd numbers. If the perimeter is 160, how long is each side? So, dito sa number 1, pakidagdag yung odd. So, odd numbers ito, consecutive odd numbers. Ang tinatanong rito ay yung sukat ng length and width ng isang quadrilateral. Hindi in-specify dito kung anong specific quadrilateral ito. However, kung square ito, dapat ang side niya ay isa lang. Pero ang sinabi dito, each side. So, meron tayong dalawang side na hinahanap. Kasi ang quadrilateral, parehong pantay yung length niya at pareho ring pantay yung width niya. Parallel sila. So, dito, ang perimeter nito, ang gagamitin nating perimeter dito ay yung formula ng perimeter for a rectangle, which is P is equal to 2 multiplied to the sum of length and width. Ito ang example natin kung paano tayong nagpe-perform ng linear equation in one variable kapag consecutive odd numbers. Sa week 7, ito ay na-discuss din natin under number problem. We translated this verbal sentence. The sum of two consecutive odd integers is 84. Ito yung ating nakuha na mathematical sentence. Hinahanap dito ang dalawang magkasunod na odd integers that if we add them together, ang result dapat ay magiging 84. Since hindi nabanggit dito kung ano yung ating first and second odd integers, we need to use x plus 1. Bakit x plus 1? X plus 1 dahil ang odd integers, these are numbers that are not divisible by 2. Therefore, ito yung mga 1, 3, and so on. Kaya naman, x needs to be added to 1 para maging odd integer siya. Ito yung ating first integer. And then yung second integer natin, syempre, added by 3. If we combine them together, ito na yung ating two consecutive odd integers. Ito yung makukuha natin na mathematical sentence. Kaya dito may plus sign dahil sa term na sum is, kaya may equal sign. And then 84 is the constant that if we add these together, we will get the two consecutive odd integers at ang result dapat ay 84. Now, solving this linear equation in one variable, ito yung ating nakuwang mathematical sentence. Simplify natin, tanggalin ang unnecessary parentheses. Matatanggal lamang yung mga parentheses, same signs dahil yung sign before them ay dito wala. So, automatic ito ay positive. Ito naman ay plus sign. X plus 1 plus x plus 3 is equal to 84. Next, we need to combine the similar terms. Magiging 2x plus 4 is equal to 84. 2x ay galing sa x plus x. Kaya 2x, dalawang x. And then 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Drop down plus 84. Ito na yung ating linear equation. 2x plus 4 is equal to 84. Kunin na natin yung value ng x. Alam natin na lahat ng nasa kaliwa dapat ay may kasamang variable. So, okay na yung pwesto ni 2x. Yung 84 ay dapat na nasa kanan talaga dahil lahat ng constants ay dapat na nasa kanan ng equal sign. Kaya naman si positive 4 ay kailangan na mailipat din sa kanan by applying APE. Add the reciprocal of positive 4 to both sides, which is negative 4. Positive 4, negative 4, maka-cancel out 0 pair na ito. Drop down to x, and then 84 minus 4 is equal to 80. 2x is equal to 80, kailangan pa natin siyang isimplify pa dahil ang hinahanap natin ay value ng x lamang. apply another property of equality, which is MPE. We need to multiply both sides to the reciprocal of 2, which is 1/2, or simply divide both sides by the numerical coefficient, which is 2. 2x divided by 2, cancel out na yung 2 dahil 2 divided by 2 is 1. So, ito ay 1x or simply x. And then, 80 divided by 2 is 40. So, ang value natin for x is 40. Ito yung ating solution to this linear equation. Now, ang hinahanap natin ay 2 consecutive odd integers. So, we need to substitute the value of x. First odd integer natin, x plus 1, x substitute by 40, added to 1, magiging 41. So, ang ating first integer ay 41. Second integer, 40 plus 3 is 43. Ito na yung ating second odd integer. Now, we need to add them up together. 41 plus 43 is indeed 84. Kaya talagang 41 and 43 yung 2 consecutive odd integers that if we add together, 84 ang magiging result. Ganun mga bata kung paano kinukuha ang consecutive odd numbers. Yung first odd number natin ay magiging x plus 1. Yung second consecutive odd number ay x plus 3. Dahil ang odd numbers, these are numbers that are not divisible by 2. 1, 3, 5, and so on. Yung kabaliktaran niya ay even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yun naman yung mga divisible by 2. So, dito sa number 1, itong length ay, let's say, ito yung ating first odd number. So, x plus 1 ito. Add natin siya sa width, which is our second odd number. Ito naman ay magiging x plus 3. Substitute lang natin and then perform na natin siya. Ayusin natin yung pwesto kung nasaan ba dapat, nasa kaliwa ba o kanan. Itong P naman ay perimeter, so dapat equal ito kay 160. Kasi ang sabi dito, perimeter is 160. Kaya ito ay equation, equal sign ang gamit dito. Number 2, Enzo is 10 years older than Migs. 5 years ago, Migs is 1/3 as old as Enzo. What are their present ages? Ito ay isang age problem. At ito ang example natin kung paano tayo nagsasolve ng isang age problem. Age problems. Ito ay nabigay natin na example under ng week 7. Angel's age is twice the age of Gideon 5 years ago. The sum of their ages now is 35. Writing the data down in a tabular form will help you para hindi tayo malito sa mga data na nandito. Ang ating subjects ay sina Gideon and Angel. Age nila yung ating kukunin. And then age now ay galing dito sa term na now. It represents the present tense. And then years ago. Ago. It refers to a past tense. Ito yung ating dalawang time frame na kinukuha, present and past tense. Nabanggit dito ang present age ni Angel, which is twice the age of Gideon 5 years ago. Pero hindi nabanggit ang age ni Gideon presently. Kaya we will use X to represent the unknown quantity. And then 5 years ago, dahil ito ay past tense, we need to subtract. For future tense, say for example 5 years from now or 5 years in the future, you need to add. Pero for past tense, kailangan nating mag-subtract. So ito ang age ni Gideon 5 years ago. Since alam na natin yung age ni Gideon 5 years ago, we need to multiply it by 2 dahil yun ang present age ni Angel. Magiging 2x minus 10 because we need to distribute 2 by x and negative 5. 2 multiplied to x ay 2x. 2 multiplied to negative 5 ay negative 10. Kaya 2x minus 10. And then 5 years ago, itong 2x minus 10 na ito ay bawasan lamang natin ng 510. Kaya naging 2x minus 15. Dahil 2 multiplied to the difference of x and 5 ay magiging 2x minus 10. 2x minus 10 minus 5 ay magiging 2x minus 15 dahil negative 10 minus 5 ay negative 15. Ito yung ating makukuha na mathematical sentence to represent this verbal sentence. X plus 2x minus 10 is 35, wherein x ay yung present age ni Gideon and then 2x minus 10 ay yung present age ni Angel. Equal ito dahil may term na is. We need to add them together dahil may term na sum. At ang magiging result if we add them together ay 35, which is a constant. Yung present age nila yung kinuha natin After nating translate ang verbal sentence na ito into the mathematical sentence, x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 35, it's time for us to solve this linear equation in one variable. Una natin gagawin ay, we need to combine similar terms. 3x minus 10 is equal to 35. Just drop down 35 since wala siyang kapareho. Ganun din ang minus 10. X plus 2x, 3x. After nating mag-combine ng similar terms, alam natin ang mga pwesto ng constants and variables. Ang constants ay nasa kanan at ang mga may variable na kasama ay dapat na nasa kaliwa. Tama na ang pwesto ni 35, tama rin ang pwesto ni 3x. However, we need to transpose negative 10 to the right side. Kaya naman, kailangan natin gamitin ang property of equality na APE. We need to add the reciprocal of negative 10 to both sides. That is positive 10. Cancel out dahil magiging 0 pair ito. 3x drop down and then 35 plus 10 is equal to 45. Meron na tayo 3x is equal to 45. We need to simplify it further dahil yung x ay multiplied pa by 3. Dapat kasi ang makuha natin ay value lamang ng x. Therefore, we need to use another property of equality which is MEE. Yung reciprocal natin ng 3 ay 1/3. Kaya we need to multiply both sides by 1/3 or simply dividing them both sides by the numerical coefficient which is 3. 3x divided by 3. Maka-cancel out na yung 3 dahil 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. 3x divided by 3 ay 1x. Invisible na yung 1. Kaya yun ay magiging x na lamang. Then 45 divided by 3 is 15. Therefore, yung ating solution for this linear equation 3x minus 10 is equal to 35, the solution is 15. Now, we need to substitute the value of x para makuha natin yung present ages ni Gideon and Angel. Ang sabi rito, Gideon's age now is represented by x. Therefore, since x ay nakuha natin, ang value nito ay 15, Gideon is 15 years old presently. For Angel, ang age niya daw presently ay 2x minus 10. So, let's substitute the value of x na 15 dito sa mathematical phrase na ito. Yung x ay magiging 15 na. 2 multiplied to 15 minus 10. 2 multiplied to 15 ay 30. Minus 10, 20. Therefore, Angel is 20 years old presently. Ang sabi rito ay, the sum of their ages now, yung kanilang present age, is 35. So, adding their present ages, 15 ang age ni Gideon at si Angel naman ay 20 years old. If we add 15 and 20 together, we will get 35. For number 2 mga bata, para sa age problem, it will always be better na after nating i-analyze itong word problem, gagawa agad tayo ng ating tabular form ng data para hindi tayo malito. In this case, si Inzo at si Mix yung ating subjects. Kung mapapansin natin dito, may ibinigay dito na 10 years older than Mix. So si Inzo, yung kanyang edad ay mas matanda siya ng 10 years compared kay Mix. And then 5 years ago, meaning ago, it represents past tense. 1/3, ibig sabihin, 5 years ago si Mix, yung kanyang age ay 1/3 nung edad ni Inzo. Ang tinatanong dito ay yung kanilang present ages. So kung paano natin perform yung nasa example, ganun din to. Number 3, an express train travels 100 kilometers per hour from station A to station B. A local train traveling at 45 kilometers per hour takes 45 minutes longer for the same trip. How far apart is station A from station B? For number 3, ito ay example ng rate problem, others call it motion problem, or simply train problems. At ito ang example natin kung paano iyang sinusolve. Rate problem. Sometimes, ito ay tinatawag din as train problem or motion problem. EJ drives her car 50 kilometers per hour. After 30 minutes, her father followed her driving on another car at 60 kilometers per hour. How long will it take for the father to be at the side of her daughter? Dito sa ating rate problem na ito, gumamit din tayo ng table para ilagay yung kanilang mga data. For this rate problem, ang hinahanap dito na rate ay yung kanyang speed. yung bilis nung patakbo nung kotse. For EJ, 50 kilometers per hour yung takbo ng kanyang kotse. Yung father naman ni EJ, 60 kilometers per hour. However, hindi dito nabanggit yung time ni EJ. Kaya naman, we will use X to represent that unknown value. Itong 30 minutes, this is pertaining to the time for the father. Kasi after daw ni EJ umalis, after 30 minutes nang nakalipas, saka pa lang umalis yung tatay niya. Kaya naman, itong X na unknown value natin, unknown na time ni EJ, we will subtract it by 1/2. 1/2, dahil 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Kalahati ng 60 minutes is 30 minutes, kaya 1/2. We need to subtract it dahil na-delay yung tatay ni EJ ng 30 minutes, kaya subtraction. Next, for distance, we need to multiply both speed and time. Dahil ang formula ng speed ay, it is equal to distance over time. Ito yung rate natin. Speed is the rate or the ratio of distance over time. Kaya naman, para makuha natin yung formula ng distance lamang, we need to cross-multiply. Itong speed ay may invisible na 1 na denominator. Multiply them. 1 multiplied to distance, magiging distance na lamang ito. And then speed needs to be multiplied to time. Kaya for distance, we need to multiply speed and time together. Ang distance ni EJ ay 50 multiplied by X. At ang distance naman ng father ni EJ ay 60 multiplied to X multiplied to 1/2. Ang tanong dito ay, how long will it take for the father to be at the side of her daughter? How long, it means, ang hinahanap dito ay time. Ang distance nila, therefore, ay pareho lamang. Magkaiba yung bilis ng patakbo nila ng kotse, magkaiba yung time nila, however, yung distansya ng kanilang pupuntahan ay pareho lamang. So, distance 1, yung distance ni EJ, this is equal to distance 2, yung distance ng kanyang father. Kaya naman ito yung mga gagawa natin na mathematical sentence to represent this rate problem. 50x is EJ's distance. This is equal to the distance of the father. 60, dinistribute siya sa x and then 1/2. 60 multiplied by x ay 60x. Copy the minus sign. 60 multiplied to 1 is equal to 60 divided by 2, kaya 30. Ito na yung ating mathematical sentence. It's time for us to solve this rate problem, solve this linear equation in one variable. Ito yung ating nakuwang mathematical sentence. Itong 50x, tama yung kanyang pwesto. Siya ay talagang dapat na nasa kaliwa ng ating equal sign dahil may katabi siyang variable. Itong minus 30 ay tama rin, constant siya, kaya nasa kanan siya. However, itong 60x ay dapat na mailipat natin sa kabila. Dahil siya ay may kasamang variable, dapat siya ay nasa kaliwa ng equal sign. We need to apply the property of equality, APE. Add both sides by 60x. 60x minus 60x, ito ay makakancel out dahil ito ay 0 pair na. Drop down negative 30. And then 50x minus 60x ay magiging negative 10x. Dahil magkaiba yung kanilang signs, positive and negative, we need to subtract their absolute values. 60 minus 50 is equal to 10. And yung sign will be based on the original sign of the bigger number, which is 60, negative siya. Kaya negative 10x. We have now negative 10x is equal to negative 30. Kailangan pa natin itong isimplify further dahil ang hinahanap natin ay value of x lamang. We need to apply another property of equality, MPE, wherein itong negative 10x at itong negative 30, we need to multiply both of them sa reciprocal ng negative 10, which is negative 1 over 10. Or simply, divide both sides by the numerical coefficient, negative 10. Kaya naman, negative 10x divided by negative 10, ito ay magiging simply x, and then negative 30 divided by negative 10 is positive 3. Dahil same sign sila, magiging positive na yung ating sagot. Therefore, ang ating value ng x ay 3. Ito yung value ng time for EJ. Kaya naman, it will take 3 hours for the father to be at the side of her daughter. Now, just to check na tama yung ating solution to the linear equation, We need to substitute the value of x dito sa distance. Dapat magkaroon tayo ng same value dahil distance 1 is equal to distance 2. Dapat maging pantay siya both sides. Substituting the value of x, 50 multiplied to 3 is equal to 60 multiplied to 3 minus 30. 50 multiplied to 3 is 150, and then 60 multiplied to 3 is 180 minus 30. Therefore, pareho sila na 150. Kaya naman yung distance nila ay talagang pareho lang, 150 kilometers lamang. Magkaiba yung speed dahil magkaiba yung kanilang time. And it will take 3 hours para magpang-abot si EJ at yung father niya. For number 3, ang hinahanap dito ay how far apart. Far. Ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap dito ay yung distance niya. Yung example natin, how long. Ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap dun ay time. So, for number 3, ang kailangan mong gawin dito ay yung ginawa natin dun sa video para sa distance na checking, yun ang hinahanap dito for number 3. After mong makuha yung value ng x, yun ay para lamang sa time. Kapag nakuha mo na yung value ng x dito, substitute mo siya sa distances nila. At yung distance na makukuha mo dito ay dapat pareho, both for express train at saka sa local train. Iyon yung ating magiging sagot kung gaano kalayo yung station A sa station B. Number 4, the sum of two consecutive even integers is less than 60 but greater than 24. Find at least 3 pairs of numbers. Ito ang ating example kung paano yan sasagutan. Number problems. Ito ang ating example. The sum of two consecutive even integers is less than 30 but greater than 20. Find the 2 pairs of numbers. I-analyze natin itong number problem na ito. Nakikita natin ang sum, so it pertains to addition. Kailangan nating mag-add. 2, meron tayong dalawa na consecutive or magkasunod na even integers. When we say even, these are numbers divisible by 2. Yung ating relational symbol ay is less than. Kaya ito yung ating relational symbol for that. 30 is a constant. Another relational symbol greater than. And then 20 is another constant. Ang kailangan natin gawin for this number problem ay hanapin yung 2 pairs that will make the statement true. Hindi natin alam kung ano yung dalawang consecutive even integers. It's not given. Kaya let's use x to represent the unknown variable. Ito yung ating first even integer. And then dahil even integer, we need to add 2. Divisible siya by 2. Kaya ang ating second integer ay x plus 2. Ito na yung ating 2 consecutive even integers. We need to combine them together. Plus sign yung ating gamit dahil nabanggit yung sum. Sabi rito, it is less than 30. Kaya ginamit natin yung relational symbol na less than, and then 30 is a constant. Aside from being less than 30, this is also greater than 20. Kung mapapansin natin mga bata, this sign is actually a sign for less than. Yun ay dahil inilagay natin yung 20 dito sa kanyang kaliwang part. It just means that itong 2 consecutive integers, this is greater than 20. Pero kung babasahin natin siya, this is 20 less than these 2 consecutive integers. Pareho lang naman yun. It implies na yung 2 consecutive integers ay bigger than 20. At yung 20 ay mas maliit, less than, compared to the 2 consecutive integers. 20 is a given constant in the equation. Ito yung aking sinasabi. Kung paghihiwalayin natin sila, kung gagamitin natin yung sign ng greater than, 2 consecutive integers is greater than 20. Pareho lang din naman yun. And then ito yung ating pangalawang sentence. 2 consecutive integers ay less than 30. Ito yung ating verbal sentence. Ito naman yung ating mathematical sentence. It's time for us to solve this linear inequality in one variable. Ito yung ating mathematical sentence kanina. Simplify natin. Let's simplify by removing the unnecessary parentheses. So, ito ay x. And then, tanggalin natin yung parentheses na x plus 2. as is yung kanilang sign dahil plus sign, distributed natin yung sign, positive multiplied to positive, positive pa rin naman. Next natin gagawin ay combine the similar terms, kaya may 2x dyan dahil x plus x, dalawang x, 2x plus 2. Next, we need to apply the property of inequality. Kailangan na mawala itong positive 2 dito dahil dapat ang matitira lamang ay iyong ating may kasamang variable. Positive 2, ang kanyang reciprocal ay negative 2, added to all of them. 20 combined to negative 2, ganun din ang 2x plus 2 combined to negative 2, and 30 added to negative 2 as well. Positive 2 and negative 2, magiging 0 pair ito, cancelled out, at itong ating makukuhang result. 2x, just drop it down. 20 minus 2 is equal to 18, and 30 minus 2 is equal to 28. Pareho lang naman ito sa 20 plus negative 2, 30 plus negative 2. Dahil both of them are different signs, we need to subtract their absolute values and then magbabase tayo ng sign doon sa bigger number. Since bigger naman yung positive, kaya positive din pareho yung ating sagot. 2x pa ito, meron pang katabi na numerical coefficient yung ating variable. Kaya kailangan pa natin itong further simplify by applying another property of inequality, MPI. We have to multiply all of them by the reciprocal of 2, which is 1/2, or simply dividing all of them by 2. Ang ating makukuha ang result ay x is greater than 9, or 9 is less than x, and x is also less than 14. Therefore, dito sa ating number problem na ito, ang ating two pairs of numbers ay napapaloob lamang between 9 and 14. For us to find the two pairs of numbers, we need to substitute the value of x. Dapat yung ating value ng x ay greater than 9, so that's 10 and above, but less than 14. Kaya naman ito ay 13 and below. Unahin muna natin yung 10. If x is 10, ito yung greater than 9. So, yung x natin is 10, ito yung ating first integer, at yung ating second integer, x plus 2, ito ay magiging 12. Therefore, 10 yung first even integer natin, 12 yung ating second even integer. Adding the two consecutive even integers together, 10 plus 12 is equal to 22. 22 is greater than 20, but it is less than 30. And sabi dito sa ating number problem, these two consecutives, if we add them up together, ang kanyang value ay less than 30, eto nga, less than 30, but greater than 20. So, it's greater than 20. Therefore, yung ating first pair ay talaga namang 10 and 12. Another pair, if x is 12, 12 is possible dahil x is less than 14. Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung 13 because 13 is an odd number. Ang hinahanap natin ay even integer. Kaya 12 ang gagamitin natin. So, x is 12, meaning ito yung ating first integer. Yung ating second integer, add 2, kaya ito ay 14. Add them together, 12 plus 14 is equal to 26. 26 is greater than 20. But it is less than 30. So, tama rin itong pair na ito, 12 and 14. Kaya yung ating hinahanap na two pairs to satisfy this number problem ay 10 and 12, and then 12 and 14. Lastly, number 5, the perimeter of the square is less than 152 meters. Find the possible length of the sides of the square. Itong 4 and 5, pareho itong linear inequality in one variable. Yung 1 to 3 naman ay linear equation in one variable. So, yung 1 and 5, halos pareho lang naman sila, perimeter ang hinahanap. However, for number 5, inequality ito. And this time, ang hinahanap ay perimeter ng square. Ang formula natin for the perimeter of a square is P is equal to 4S. However, since ito ay inequality, papalitan natin yung equal sign ng inequality sign na binanggit dito. Ito ang example kung paano yan sasagutan. Another word problem tayo. Ito ang example. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle is less than 24 cm. Find the possible length of the sides of the triangle. When we say equilateral triangle, this is a triangle wherein all its three sides are equal. And for perimeter, yung kanyang formula ay nakabase doon sa geometrical shape. In this case, ang binanggit ay triangle na equilateral. Therefore, ang kanyang formula for perimeter ay P is equal to 3S. Meaning, para makuha natin yung perimeter ng equilateral triangle, yung kanyang isang side should be multiplied to 3. Since alam na natin yung perimeter ng equilateral triangle, substitute na natin yung mga nakuha nating data from this word problem. Yung perimeter ay isa-substitute natin kay 24 dahil ang sabi rito, the perimeter ay less than 24. Kaya naman yung equal sign ay papalitan natin ng less than. And then drop down natin yung constant na 3S. Aside from S, pwede kayong gumamit ng any letter from the alphabet. Pero in this case, as is na natin yung S. So we have 24 is less than 3S. Itong 3S ay may katabi pa siya na numerical coefficient. We can further simplify this. Apply natin yung property of inequality na MPI. Let's multiply both sides by the reciprocal of 3, which is 1/3. Or simply divide both sides by 3. Pareho lang yon. Ang ating magiging result ay S is greater than 8. Kaya ang ating sagot ay 8 is less than S. Or kung ayusin natin sa kanyang maayos na posisyon, wherein ang nasa gitna ay yung ating inequality symbol, nasa kaliwa ay iyong mga variables at nasa kanan yung constants, magiging S is greater than 8. Pansinin na binaliktad natin yung symbol from less than naging greater than. Dahil yung ating unknown variable ay greater than the constant. Yung constant ay less than the unknown variable. So, ito yung ating magiging final answer. S is greater than 8. Kanya natin mga bata kung paano ipe-perform ang learning task 3 ng ating module 4, week 8. And that's it for our video for today mga bata. Hangad ko na natutunan nyo kung paano nga bang sasagutan ang mga learning tasks sa Module 4, Quarter 2. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and Teacher Mo sa Math for more Grade 7 Mathematics content. Also, like and share this video para mas marami pa akong mga batang Grade 7 na tulad mo ang maabot at maturuan dahil ako si Ma'am Regine, ang Teacher Mo sa Math.